Someone just wrote into us and said, how can I deal with depression? Well, if you're going through depression, then obviously medical attention, medical help from a trained professional is probably your best bet. But if you don't have access to one right away, then there's a handful of things that we normally suggest. Number one, in order to make change in the body, in the mind, there's only 3 ways to do that. That's through your psychology, the way you think, through your biology, what you put into your body, and through your physiology, which is how you move your body. Right now, I want to talk about the biology or the biochemistry. There's a book out there by Dr. Mark Hyman called Forever Young. I don't have any affiliation to him. I don't know him personally, but I'm familiar with his stuff. And one of the things that he says in that book is he talks about eating in a way that supports not just your good mood, but to keep you young. Young as in having high energy, having the ability to stay active, to have a cognitive, like have a fast working mind, so it's not blurry or it's not forgetful or, it's not what we would classify as being old. And one of the things that he talks about is he talks about hormones. Now, when you think about hormones, we know that the quality of your hormones is the quality of your life. So if you have great running hormones, if they're at high levels, then usually you're able to build muscle, you're able to have high energy, you're able to recover quickly, you're able to have vitality. But if you lack quality hormones, then chances are is you're probably moody, you're probably stressed out, you're probably sore or tired often. And if you try to do something physical, it's probably go to the gym or go for a hike, you're probably really exhausted. Well, what he explains in the book is that if you want to have a great quality of life, or if you want to be able to handle things like handling your depression, you got to make sure your hormones are in check. And one of the best ways to do that naturally is to make sure that the thing that produces hormones in your body is optimal. And the thing that produces hormones is good cholesterol. You got good cholesterol, you got bad cholesterol. Bad cholesterol, it clogs up the arteries, it slows down the heart, it messes up with your system. Good cholesterol helps everything run smoother. It's also responsible for the production of good levels of your hormones. So one of the things that he talks about is having good fats. And one of the easiest ways to have good fats is to obviously eat quality fats, but also to eat quality fats either in supplement form or in food form. One of the most common ones that one of our clients talked about, she's a doctor out in Texas, is she said that in her mid to late 40s, she's been doing this for the past 10 years, and her body, despite being in her late 40s or mid 40s, it still runs just as smoothly and just as well as in her 30s, like in her early 30s. And one of the things that she accounts that for is having one full avocado every single day. Now it sounds so simple, like what the hell are you talking about? Literally, that's all she does. Amongst a handful of other things, of course, too, but one of her cornerstone actions that she takes every single day, without fail, is she said she makes sure she has a full avocado every day. Why? Well, because it's full of healthy fats, the good fats, which creates good cholesterol, which creates good, well-balanced hormones, which keeps her in a good mood, which keeps her full of energy, which allows her to get up at 4 in the morning, to work out at 5 a.m. until 6, get to work by 6:37 and work from 7 to 3, 7 to 4, 6-7 days a week, literally. And then go home and run her side business, take care of her kids, do like the kind of thing that most people would say, hey, that's like super mom quality stuff. You're doing a lot in such a short period of time. That's what I said to her, and she said, yeah, I know, this is why. It's because she takes care of her body. She takes care of her hormone levels through eating quality foods, which then helps her control potential problems like sadness, depression, and which helps her handle high levels of stress, higher than what most people would have to handle at her workplace and her home life. And she's able to tone it down. So in her mind, these problems that are big, she actually makes small. And emotionally, she's able to tackle so much more than what a lot of people can do. So in closing, if you're interested in learning on how to balance out your hormones and make them optimal through good eating, I'd highly suggest go and check out Dr. Mark Hyman's book, Forever Young, and really soak in that book to understand how quality nutrition through food, and of course supplements too, but especially through food, especially through good fats, especially creating good cholesterol, could really help improve the quality of your life by improving the way you think and the way you feel based on how your body produces optimal hormone levels.